I think someone was living in my crawl space for months. Hey everyone, this might sound crazy, but something really strange happened to me and I need some advice. This happened about 6 months ago, but I've never told anyone about it, and I'm still freaked out by the whole thing. I live in a small, one-story house in a suburban neighborhood. It's not exactly new, it's a little run down, but it's mine, and I've been living here for years with my girlfriend. A few months ago, she moved out to go stay with her parents, so I've been living alone. It all started one night when I was watching TV. I was on the couch, around midnight, when I heard a weird noise coming from the floor. It sounded like a scratching noise, almost like something was dragging itself across the beams underneath the house. At first, I just figured it was some old pipes or maybe a raccoon. But the thing is, it sounded too deliberate. I didn't think much of it, but after a few nights of hearing the same thing, I started to get curious. So, I decided to check the crawl space underneath the house. If you've never been under a house with a crawl space, it's a tight and dark place, usually full of insulation and old pipes. I had to use a flashlight, and when I got down there, everything looked normal at first. The pipes were fine, no holes in the walls, just the usual junk from when I moved in. But then, as I shined the light further back in the space, I noticed something strange. There was a dirty blanket shoved into the corner, and a couple of old cans of food, like they'd been there for a while. I almost froze, wondering if maybe some homeless person had been sneaking in at night. I figured I should check further, but as soon as I started to move toward the blanket, I heard the worst sound: footsteps, heavy, slow footsteps, coming from deeper inside the crawl space. I didn't know what to do. I was paralyzed, but I felt like I had to confront whatever or whoever was down there. But then, I heard something that made my blood run cold, a voice. It wasn't loud, but I heard it clear as day. The voice said, "You're not supposed to be here." It was low and rasping, like someone hadn't used their vocal cords in years. At that point, I bolted. I didn't look back. I scrambled out of the crawl space and locked the door behind me. I haven't been back under the house since. But here's the part that messes with my head. A few weeks later, I noticed something else. My bathroom towels, which I keep folded on the shelf in my closet, were disarranged. I don't use them much, but the last time I checked, they were neat. When I went to look, they were unfolded, just thrown on the floor. I've been feeling like I'm not alone in the house. Sometimes, I can hear what sounds like shuffling in the walls at night, but when I check the crawl space again, it's always empty. So, I don't know what to make of this. I haven't told anyone about it because it sounds ridiculous. But I'm starting to wonder, what the hell was that? Has anyone else had something like this happen to them? Could I have just imagined it, or was someone really living down there? I haven't been able to shake the feeling that someone, is still in my house.